How's this?
Good afternoon, Tim. How's it going?
I guess you can't be sure that it works, but it probably works, right?
Yes, it works. Yes.
Okay, great.
I'm here with Tim Rowe, founder of CIC, as well as Venture Cafes. So what was the inspiration behind starting this company?
So it's really funny. There wasn't a lot of inspiration. It was just a bunch of friends. We all wanted to do startups, and there was no good place for us to do our startups. Mm-hmm. The landlords wanted us to pledge our homes, as collateral if we took a lease. We just thought, what if we had a place that was just simple, where people had no commitments, they could come and just work on their startup, and we created CIC to do that.
That's amazing. And there's companies in here that are worth billions and millions of dollars. What was the turning point to getting the actual people and companies to join Venture Cafes and CIC?
Yeah, so Venture Cafe, as you know, is a weekly gathering of entrepreneurs. Mm-hmm. There's almost nothing like it in the world. Most things are like an annual meeting or something like that. We meet every week.
Yeah.
And I think we are now over 1 million people have come to these events. Basically, we already had the startup space, and we took our gathering space. We just said, come on over. We got a keg of beer. We said, just come over and talk about startups. And at first, it was like 20 people, and it was just people kind of knew each other. Wasn't hard. Over time, what happened was it became kind of the main watering hole for the Boston area, and we're now having 400 or 500 people each week. And it serves a unique function where it opens doors across organizations. If you're at MIT, it's easy to find other people at MIT. If you're at Boston University, it's easy to find other people at BU. But it's hard in Boston to find people across the organizations, from companies to universities, to startups. And so it's just one place where you can kind of drop in, you build a little bit of a wider network, and what that gives you access to is those introductions you need. I was just talking to an AI entrepreneur a minute ago, and he showed me a cool product he's built, and he said, Tim, what do you think would be a good next step for me? I gave him a couple of suggestions, just ideas, easy for me to give.
Yes.
If he talks to 10 or 20 other people here, he's going to have a lot of great ideas to build a startup.
Yes. That's amazing. And my last question is, for all the young entrepreneurs, the college students that want to build a platform and start from scratch, what advice would you give to them? And if you could tell them to do anything, what would you tell them to do?
Okay, so the simplest advice I can give is really just do it. It's the Nike phrase, right?
Yes.
There's a lot of people think a little bit too much about what they should do and trying to make it perfect. But it's important to understand that most successful businesses actually change what they were trying to do several times along the way.
Yes.
They also nearly disappear several times. So having a perfect plan isn't that helpful. What's more important is just to try something, right? When you try something, it probably won't work. Don't get discouraged. Mm-hmm. But when you're doing it, you're going to think of a way to make it just a little bit better or a little bit different. You'll try that, and then you'll change that, and then you'll change that, and eventually you might have, Microsoft or Google or NVIDIA.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tim.
Thank you.
I connect with all the people that I meet and interview. Do you think I can get your contact by chance?
Sure, yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.